Last time we saw any human accomplishments can be brought under, classified under two heads. One, accomplishments already accomplished, already praptam, already labdham. Or another one which is not already accomplished, yet to be accomplished, apraptam, alabdham. It has not been gained. These are the two types of accomplishments we can have, but majority of our accomplishments fall under now the second category, which is called apraptam. It is still not accomplished, or accomplished but not to the extent, the quantity, quality required, not yet accomplished. Hence, in spite of accomplishing, still we have a desire, we seek for the same thing again and again. And whenever this type of thing comes, our means for that is called actions, doing lot of work to get what we don't have. But in spite of doing lot of work intelligently, scientifically, varieties of things, including religious or scriptural we don't seem to get what we are really seeking. What is that? A yourself called the fulfilled you, the complete you, the satisfied you, the ever happy you don't seem to get. You get, but it seems to go away. So, in spite of seeking and getting fulfillment, you remain still a seeker, because the seeker seems to again and again surface, manifest again. That means you find I was a seeker, I fulfill my seeking, I got what I want, but I find I am again still seeking something or the other. And as long as I am seeking, I cannot claim I am fulfilled. Why are you seeking? Because I am not. Because if you are fulfilled, you don't seek, you don't desire, you don't have a want. So any seeking indicates, makes it clear that you have certain want in you, certain lack in you, some inadequacy in you, which makes you apurnata, and you want to become purnam, fulfilled. Being unfulfilled, I cannot be happy. That is why we all keep on seeking something or the other. Everyone seeks according to their stage, beginning from small children onwards. Grown-up people, everybody seeks. Everybody has got wants. Everybody has got their own happiness and unhappiness. Everyone, without exception. This is called our human autobiography, we find. And we know only one method is to do lot of work and get. Because we know if we do nothing, we will not get it. So if you want something, you should do. That is why simply sitting quiet, what you will get. Doing so much, I don't get. Sitting quiet, what I will get? I will get nothing. It is clear to us. There is no doubt in it. So that means I feel if I want fulfillment, I want happiness, I must do something. This is what everybody thinks. So everybody thinks that way. That is why everyone is busy doing lot. They have got no time. Everybody is busy doing this and that. That is why everyone is busy. Nobody is free. So that is how the whole thing goes in life. You can come forward, please. There is a lot of place. Come and sit. So that being the case, we see in spite of doing anything, why we are not being crowned with the success. This is the success in life, I tell you. We all want success. Every success makes you what? I told you last time. Whenever I am successful in any field, I feel I am happy. I am free. That means what is the real success in a human life? You ask a question. When I am always fulfilled. Which fulfillment is equated with happy. Always I am fulfilled means always I am. If I am not fulfilled, of course I cannot be So what is your success? Because you see other way. When I am successful, I am happy. Understand now? This is how you have to take. When I am successful, I am happy. So what is your success in life? We all want to be successful in life. So what will be your successful success in life? If you are ever happy, is it or not? Because this is what we have to see. If I am not successful, who am I? If I am successful, I am happy. So if you want to be successful in life, when you will be successful in life? You have to put the other way around. When I am ever happy, this is how you should know. So we are all seeking success in life. Actually, you are not seeking success. You are seeking a you. This is what Vedanta tries to open your eyes. This is one the thing you must know. What everyone is seeking, not things in the world. But generally people think, I am seeking this, I am seeking that, I want this, I want that. Why do you want all these things? For what? But that's why somebody will say, you don't want me to be happy or what? If somebody tells you, why do you want that? Because if I don't have this, I will be unhappy. From a child onwards, when a child says, I want some toy or something, you say, why do you want it? And I won't give you. The child becomes unhappy. Similarly, you also want something. You are not given. Somebody doesn't sanction you. Like you want a leave. Somebody doesn't sanction leave. Sorry, you are unhappy. Simple thing in life. There are so many things for us. Somebody doesn't give you what you want. Next minute, what happens to you? You are unhappy. Some freedom. I want to go somewhere. Somebody says no. I am unhappy. So that means every time when I don't get something of me, what I want, I see myself always manifest. It comes out. It just immediately manifests. What is manifested? Unhappy me. Why? Unfulfilled me. Dissatisfied me. Immediately is equal to unhappy. Unhappy. But whenever you get what you want, whatever you ask for, you are the happiest person in the world. That's why we always say, I want to be happy, means I should be always successful. That's why we equate success and happiness all the time. Fulfillment and happiness sometimes. All the time we are doing all these things. Why? Because you don't want all these things. Because you want a you. All the time I want a me. Because I cannot accept an unhappy me. I cannot accept an unfulfilled me. This is our life, please. That is called samsara. What is samsara? Unfulfilled me I don't want. I cannot accept. I am miserable. This is called samsara, which is a mental thing. It is not physical. It is all more mental. Mind. The mind's condition is samsara. It all comes out of an evaluation of myself, an assessment of myself, an outlook of myself. This is samsara. That's why everybody is samsari. Degree to degree, everybody is samsari. Not because they are married, they have got children and family. They are samsaris. Even a child can be a samsari. An unmarried person is samsari. Married people samsari. Young is samsari. Old is samsari. Everybody is samsari, please. Nobody is an exception. Nobody is an exception in this. Because everybody has got mind, and every mind is a place where all these things are there. Who is an exception in this? Nobody is an exception. As I told you, only degree varies from person to person. That's all. It varies from person to person. Everybody has got their own samsara. Nobody is an exception in this, which you must clearly understand. So we are all trying day in and day out, doing varieties of things. How to get a you. At the end of the day, what do you want? To be a happy person, to be a fulfilled person, a successful. Every day I want to be successful. No day I want to be a failure. Every day I must be successful. Who would like to be one day I don't mind failure? Does anybody want? Anything, any game, I only should be successful. Children, when you play with the children, you will see. If the child, particularly you defeat the child, start weeping. So elders always allow the children to win. The children are so happy, say, I defeated you. They are so happy. But you try to defeat them, they start crying, weeping, because they cannot accept the defeat. And we are in no way better off, I tell you. That's why even grown-up people in any games, they all lose, I tell you. They also start weeping sometimes, you see, all of them, wherever it is. After all, why? Because every mind is a human mind. A human mind cannot accept failure. Because wherever failure is there, the unhappy me immediately is manifested. It becomes manifest. I don't want. So our entire effort in life, whole work is to see that this unhappy me should never come out. All the time the happy me should be present. But any amount I do, that is dodging me. Absolutely dodging me. In spite of my intelligent way of trying to keep it tight with me, it escapes me, wriggles out of me. How it goes, I myself don't know. So with all my intelligence, I find how to have it out. This is where we are all. In a big thing, I tell you. Doing anything, I don't get. If I don't do, how I'll get. This is a big riddle, I tell you. Because doing everything, I don't get. Can I stop doing? It is not possible. Then what is the way out? What is the remedy? Is there a remedy out? This is where we start. Real Vedanta starts here, I tell you. This is the real Vedanta starts from here. Because Vedanta only tells there is a reason for you are not getting by your way you are going. This is majority way. I told you 99.9% or even 100% of human beings do the same thing. Actions and actions and actions and actions. All to get what? That's it. If you go on the road and ask somebody, one fellow is going from this end to that end. Why are you going there? I want urgent work there. I want to do something. And why do you want to do? If I get that, I'll be happy. One fellow is running from this end to that end. Ask him, why are you going from here to there? I have to go there. If I get that, I'll be happy. So this fellow wants to go that side and get to be happy. That fellow goes from this end to that end to happy. This is what we are all doing. From Pune to Bombay, we go to be happy. Bombay people come to Pune to become happy. We all leave India to go and become happy. Somebody comes from other place to India to become happy. We don't know what is this happiness, where it is, what it is. Nobody knows. But everybody thinks, if I go there, I'll be happy. This fellow says, if I go there, I'll be happy. This is what is going on all over the world, I tell you. Everyone thinks it. Because everyone, one thing is sure. I see here there is no happiness. I am 100% sure. And that is why everyone is struggling to get the happiness. Means happy me I want. Happy me I want. This fellow comes happy me. And where it goes, I don't know. Suddenly disappears. Hence, last time I told you, that is why our Shastra says, this fullness called fulfilled you, the happy you, the satisfied you, the one freedom from wants, this is what you want, that you, according to the vision of Vedanta, falls under the category of already accomplished, already praptam, already loved. But one may ask, if it is already there, why am I still seeking? Because, as I told you, I have already got a head over my shoulders. I don't seek for that because I know it is already there. Why should I seek? Your question itself answers. That is why our Shastra says there is a reason for it. And in our life, many things we seek even though we have. I am going to give you 3 udaharanas, 3 examples to prove how we seek things which we already have with us. Not like money, understand? But still something else. It is not quantitative, it is not qualitative. When we all try to go out of Pune, some city, some holidays or something, entire family is leaving. Then you all pack your luggage, everything. All the preparation starts long time back. And the day you are going only, you are always very busy from morning. And when the train you are leaving for the railway station, there is always little running about, all those things happen. Then finally everything is brought out, things are taken out. At least the husband, if they are going to bring a rickshaw, they go. But the last thing is to lock the house. Because you are going away. At that time only you find the key is missing. The lock is there, but key is missing. And suddenly you announce where is the key. Either the husband asks or the wife asks. Whoever it is. Whoever is supposed to lock. Whose duty it is, we don't know. Sometimes husband locks, sometimes wife locks. If husband is locked, he asks, where is the key? Or she asks, where is it? Now each one starts blaming the other. I kept it there, you must have put it somewhere. Or she says, I kept it there, you put it. Or in this house, wherever we keep, nothing is in the same place. So all sorts of things, each one accusing this, that, everything starts. Now everybody is in such a tension because now we have to reach the railway station. We should not be late. So many tension. And in the tension, you are not calm and peaceful. You keep on searching. And in such a tension only, even in winter, you will start sweating. Though it is winter, you start sweating because there is a lot of tension inside, pressure inside. At that time only, either of them go to wipe their face. What do they need? That handkerchief. Either the husband puts the hand in the pocket or the lady goes to wherever she keeps. And either of them finds the key there. Because lady already tucked it there in advance. Or the husband already put it in the pocket. But then both of them forgotten where it is. But last minute, and when it is got, either say, I got it. They never say from where. From where you got, leave it. From where did you get? Leave it aside. Now it's already late. Come on, let us go. That's all. Because I don't want to say I had it. Or he doesn't want to say I had it. Because you had it. You are always just like that. Another fight will start. Let us not. Let us be calm. So this is one thing. So why did you search for the key? You had the key, is it or not? What made you search? Understand? Very important. That is why what I had, I did not. Had I known, I will not ask for it. I will not seek it. I will not search for it. So what is the cause for it? Ignorance of a fact. Simple. Ignorance of a fact of a thing which is already with me. Another thing generally happens with people, especially some old people at home. That is, when people have got reading glass only. If you have got bifocal glass, no problem. Some people have got this reading glass only. And as they were sitting and reading the newspaper, some friend comes. And as it is, when they come, some people can remove it, some people just push it on here. And they keep on talking, and you keep it here for some time. The skin touches that, afterwards you got used to it. It becomes one part of your body. Like you don't feel that you have got a neck on your shoulders. Understand? You become one with you, and you talk with the person if it goes for some hours. And after some time, after tea and all, that fellow goes. Then you want to continue reading newspaper, you start searching, where is my spectacle? Then you start asking everybody, where is spectacle? Where is spectacle? In this house, anything you kept, nothing is here. Where do you keep? Who removed it? All these things starts. Then only if at all there is a grandchild comes. And they ask him also, did you see my spectacles? Then that fellow says, okay, because Maharashtra he says, Gammat Sangu, he will ask a question. That fellow ask a question. Yes, he says. Then he will say, Ajoba, put your hand here. Why for my glasses? Put your hand. Then he gets this spectacle. So why did he set these spectacles? Again, because he forgot that I have got a simple thing I tell you. You seek for things, though you have got, all because of you don't know that your body is forgetfulness, but you think it is not there. It is not there. It is all gone. Looks like. Now I give you a very, very important thing which is totally is in our Shastram. This is from Shastram. Generally given the world, this is what is always stock example given. In olden days, in our country, teaching was residential method of teaching. Today you call boarding schools and all like that. In olden days it is called Gurukula. You got a school Gurukul. But in our Shastra it was called Gurukula Vasa. And such students are called Ante Vasi or Gurukula Vasi. Because admission to the school was at the age of 7 or 8, parents leave the child under the care of the Guru and the Guru Patni. And the child lives till completes the school. That particular years lives with the Guru. This used to be olden days, the method of education in our country. Every house used to be a university or a college or a school. That's why we didn't have all the schools and all. Every house, every Guru had at least some 10 students. And the Guru used to teach, the Patni used to be there, and they are not charging anything, free, particular boarding, lodging, everything, which used to be olden days. Like that, in a village, there was a Gurukulam, and there were 10 students in that school. And olden method of teaching was, they didn't have weekend holidays, but they had fortnightly holidays. Or even, we have got, according to our Shastra, this particular tithis are there. Certain tithis are considered to be days on which education should not be there, because all our education used to be based on Veda. Veda being scriptural, they had some days on which Veda should not be taught, Veda should not be studied. These are all particularly our culture. On Amavasya day, on Pratipada day, these 2 days, no teaching should take place. Another day is called Ashtami. On that day, we should not teach. On Chaturdashi day, no teaching should be done. Thus, 4 days in a fortnight, there is holiday. Holiday means not total holiday. 3 days, the teacher gets holiday. 4 days, teacher gets holiday. Means he will not teach, but students get only 3 days, but 1 day holiday. On Pratipada, no class whatsoever, absolute. Neither the teacher nor the students. But Amavasya, Ashtami, and also Chaturdashi, students have to repeat what they have studied. No new lessons will be taught. As a matter of fact, this is applied even in Vedanta study if it is done in the traditional way. Same thing is applied even to Vedanta studies. But here we don't do, because weekly 1 day. What holiday you can give? So that is, all those things are not followed. But there also, when it is continuous study, all these things are followed. That is why I tell you, it used to go for 15 years, 20 years to complete the course. Understand what you are going to learn here, which I told you 6 years or something. That will take 15 years if you go by the study that is going on traditionally. Because these holidays comes. And if the guru goes out of town, no teaching them. Again, other delay. So all those things will happen. So thus, students had this holiday. On Pratipada day, the teacher also gets holiday. Student also will get holiday. If you teach on all these days, in our Shastra it is said there, whatever is learned will be forgotten. So it should not be taught. It is bad for the students. If it is done on Pratipada day, it is bad for teacher as well as student. So that is the reason why our Shastra they don't allow and they follow this method. Now why are you telling all these things? The reason is, so like this one Pratipada day called Prathama, the first day of the fortnight starts. Every Paurnami or Amavasya over next day is called Prathama or Pratipada. That is the day. On that day, no teaching. Entire schools are closed, everything is closed. So that being the case, on that day, the students are free. No study, no school, nothing. So whenever schools are not there, children want what? Some play, something. So these are all village. They don't have any game, they don't have anything. So these children together, they said, one thing only we can do. They were in one village. Little away, there was another village. So on this Pratipada day, we will go for one excursion. Sahal hota hai na, let us go. They all decided. But then they cannot just decide and go, because every child is handed over under the care of the Guru. So unless Guru's permission is sought, they cannot go. So they all went. Previously, 2-3 days before they went and submitted to the teacher, sir, next Pratipada, we would like to go to the other village. For what? Because these children, when they do studies, they are called brahmacharis. How are the children maintained? Their maintenance is through Viksha Mangana. So they go to the houses in the village, ask for Bhavati Viksham Dev. And the mother or the people give them some rice and things. They hand over to the Guru Patni. The Guru Patni will cook the food, give to the children, and the Guru and the Patni also eat. This is how they live. This used to be the method of maintaining the schools and other things olden days. These days such things are not there. Very rarely things are there. The whole things are undergone change. Our country's particular culture was like that long time back. So they said, that day's Viksha we will bring from the other village. So it will become one particular outing for us, and our thing also will be done. When the students first said, the teacher thought over, he said, don't go, because you are all too young. Your parents have entrusted you to me. I don't want to take this risk of sending you. If anything happens to you, I'll have to answer no, he said. They were all disappointed, so unhappy. They all came back. Then they talked to themselves. Amongst them, there was one little elderly fellow. He said, I will tell this teacher, I will be responsible. I will take the particular all responsibility that we all will take care of ourselves and then we all will come safely. Let us see what he says. So they all went. Once again, they said, why? And this fellow said, sir, I am there. I will see that we are all careful and we all will come back safely. You need not worry. He thought, poor children, they have got nothing to do here. What particular entertainment are they? Nothing is there. So finally he consented. I said, okay, go. So they were so happy. They were waiting for the day. Whole night they could not sleep, I tell you. And early morning they got up. And their procedure is that early morning they are supposed to get up and chant the Vedas and so many things are there. As usual, they got up particularly, took their bath, everything, did everything, ready to go. And not like modern days mother. If they are going for particularly any sort of excursion, mother has to work so much. Breakfast and this and that, so many things. Poor things, what they have got? Nothing. Understand itself. They all are ready. And what is their dress? Their dress is only one langota. Nothing else. No problem, I tell you. That is all the dress. These are all olden days, you must see. That's how particular Vatu means. That only. That's all. Nothing. No other dress. That langot is only there. Their property is only that much. With that, they all are jumping and going to the other side for their bhiksha. But only thing is, between the other village and this village, there's a small river. And the river is not all that particularly shallow. It has got some depth. And there are children. So they cannot just cross and go. So they have provided, as in Maharashtra, many places you find, there is a small boat provided. And going from this end to that side, it is free. They don't charge. It's a free thing. But only thing is you have to wait for a boatman to come. So the children found this boatman has not come. And they are so impatient. And one fellow, the leader asked, you all can swim, We will swim and go. That is another particular experience. Let us start. Everybody said, yes, yes, yes. And they jumped into the water. And they all swam and reached the other side. Now they have reached there. They are not worried their body is wet or anything. Everything okay. Now this leader is little careful. This starts our story now. Really, it is only up to this. Now, the leader is very much concerned. I want to make sure we are all together. Because I am responsible for the teacher. So he said, come on, stand in one line. Everybody was made to stand in line. He started counting. He wants to make sure we start at 10. We should be 10. He started counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Immediately shock came. One shot. Started from that end to this end. 9. Confirmed. Then he said, I might have made a mistake. You start. Another fellow found 9. This is our totaling in the office, sometimes. When people have to total a big particular lot of things, one fellow totals, and the other fellow, he gets another figure. He asks third fellow, another figure. Now, which is correct, you don't know. Like that, each one get different figure. Everybody has got problem. Today they will say computer is there, all this problem is not there. Anyway, we are talking about older days. This is the whole thing I tell you. One fellow makes a mistake, the mistake keeps on going one after another. So everybody confirmed we are only 9. Now, they said one fellow lost. Now the whole particular excursion is spoiled. Now the leader is so unhappy. He started, a young boy, started weeping, crying. Now I don't know what I am going to tell to the teacher. I am responsible. Where the fellow went? They went from this end to that and searching whether anybody is there, whether the fellow is floating, what has happened. In this manner they are all. Finally the fellow started sitting in the rock and all weeping. By that time day has broken, people are started coming, and one old man from that village, from where the children have come, came. Suddenly he looked at similar face, familiar faces. He said, what are you doing all of you here? Why are you sitting here? Then he looked at all of them are weeping. He said, what is the matter? Why are you all weeping? Then this leader got up and said, sir, we came 10. Because the boatman was not there, we swam and came. On reaching here, we find we are only 9. Immediately, this old man counted the heads, just like that. He said, your 10 you came? You are only 9? Yes. He said, no, I will find the 10th man for you. Sir, you can? Yes. Come on. All of you stand in line. Come on, count in front of me. So this boy counted. And he said, 9, and looked at him. He said, you are the 10th man, my dear. You are the 10th man. This is called our Shastra. Is the teaching Dashamaha Tvam Asi. This is the great teaching in our Shastra called Tvam Asi. So that means, why did this boy, you may say, Swamiji, I think we are not all that fools. I already told you, key, we search. So we are fools? We are. Spectacles, we search. What is wrong in this also? This is what is called Swatma Vismaranam. Understand now? This is a Vismriti about oneself. We are all forgotten ourselves. Completely forgotten. Who we are, what we are. And that is why we are all searching. Searching for what? Where? Where it is not. It is a beauty. You can search for a thing where it is there. But when you search that all over the house, you searched for the key. Why you didn't get it? Because the key is not in the house. Key is where? The key is something other than you, so it was with you. The spectacles was somewhere with you. It is not you, correct? The 10th man is not someone away from the 10th man. Who was the 10th man? Then the fellow said, you are the 10th man. The fellow recognized as what? I am the 10th man. The most important God. That means the searched 10th man and the found 10th man, are they two different or one and the same? We said the completeness which you are seeking, the fullness you are seeking, happy you seeking, you think it is somewhere away from you. That we are seeking all over. Like the 10th man, we are also equally ignorant of the fact that what we are seeking is myself, who is already accomplished. That's why I told you. I have been telling you, you are not seeking objects. You are not seeking situations. You are not seeking anything in the world. What you are really seeking is a you. You are seeking yourself. You want a you. That's why I have been telling you all the time. You are seeking a you called a fulfilled you, a happy you, a person free from want. I want that me. But I am seeking where? A place where it is not there. Another story I will give you. There was a very old lady. And this old lady, poor lady she had her clothes torn. And she wanted to stitch it. So she had a needle and little thread and all. She was trying to stitch that cloth. And very old, could not see properly. Somehow the needle slipped and fell. And she was in a small hut. And after some time, this lady was found under a lamppost. And she was looking down all the way there. And some passers-by saw an old lady searching something. People started asking, Aji, kai zala? Everybody started asking. Then this lady said, I lost my needle. So everybody started trying to help her to find the needle. 2, 3 people, everybody came, everybody searching. After some time, one fellow became little intelligent. Asked, where did you lose it? This is the question. Nobody asked, but one fellow quietly asked, where did you, because after searching so much, the needle is not to be seen. So where did you miss it? He says, in the hut. But if you missed it in the hut, why are you coming here? Because there is no light there, why are you coming here? We are laughing for her. We are all doing the same. We all have lost. Kisko kho gaya hai? Khud ko kho gaya. And where are we searching? All over the world. All over the world we are searching for ourselves. What a foolishness. We have lost ourselves. We are running all over the world doing varieties of things. Thinking, I am there. With you. The happiness I want means me, the vision of Tattva must be understood. I am the happiness. I am the fullness. You think I am away from myself? And why are we searching? There is no light. The absence of light is what is called ignorance. That's why we use the expression, in the light of knowledge I see something more. In the light of knowledge I see more than what I saw before. knowledge throw light on something which I don't know. That is what is more important. I can see a character or a letter in the book, but I don't know what the letter stands for. When I get the knowledge, knowledge makes me see more than what I saw previously. So what was there before that? There was darkness. That's why even though I see, I don't see. That's why we are not seeing whom? Ourselves. No, I see. I go and stand in front of the mirror. What do you see? You see a face. Understand, these are all special things in Vedanta, which you will never hear anywhere else, because it is not a topic of any other place. Hence, we come back. Why do we search for something which is already there? Due to ignorance of the fact that it is already accomplished. Means what? I am already an accomplished person in the sense of fullness, happiness, limitlessness, freedom from want. Which, though it is a fact, it is a reality, I don't know, like the 10th man wasn't already accomplished fact. The 10th man was where? Where the searcher 10th man was the accomplished 10th man. There was no distance. Spatial distance was not there. Time by distance was not there. Object by distance was not there. All three was there. Like that you are where you are searching. This is the vision of Vedanta. But we will search all through, I tell you, our life. We don't recognize this fact. We don't understand this fact. That is why you have to study. That is why we are studying. That is why knowledge is necessary. Anything short of knowledge, you will not get it. You have no choice. No choice. You have no option. That's why as long as you don't know, you will keep searching throughout your life. You may up to 90 years, 100 years, you will search only. As long as you can, you will search. If you become ill and sick, you cannot search. You will say, what do I cannot do? I lie down. That's all. Till such time, we all search what? To be happy what? When we are born, understand this. We are all born with a basic capital for all of us. And what is the capital we come with? Ignorance. When you are born, what do you know? Anybody, not anyone now. Everybody is born. Even today, maybe the highest, most intelligent fellow in the world, recognized intelligent person. But when the person was born, how was that person? Straight away started talking, writing. Which knowledge the person had? It did not know who is my mother, first of all. Then what to talk of who is my father? Everything has to be introduced. That is called first knowledge you get. That this is your mother. This is your father. Then we start learning schools and so many things. So what we do? Look at all our modern language. We all come with a Kora Kaga. Clean paper. Nothing written on it. As we go on, we start writing. That is called we gain knowledge. One day. Positively, we all gain knowledge. Basic knowledge. Small things we gain. Or indirectly you say, you shed ignorance. Dispel ignorance. Either way you put it. Positively gain knowledge. Or you dispel or shed ignorance. That's all we are doing. Every way I tell you. Every way we are doing that only. So our whole pursuit in life is what? That's why we are all so much interested in gaining knowledge. So this is the thing. So knowledge is the thing which is required because ignorance is the problem. So what makes us feel limited, wanting and putting forth so much effort is because of our ignorance about a fact about ours. This is where we now, what we have done? Vedanta diagnoses. This is what the diagnosis. Understand itself? This is the diagnosis of the problem of the disease of samsara. This is what is called in our Shastra. That is why our life is called Bhavaroga. In our Shastra, our life is called Bhavaroga or it is called Bhava Samudra. Bhava Sagara. Bhava Samudra. Why Samudra? We are all trying to cross to the other side or at least float in the ocean. That is our life. Otherwise, you don't want to be drowned. That's a dublela you say. You don't want to. We all want to be because drown means suffocate. But we want to breathe fresh. That's what we are all trying to do. swim in this samsara. That's all we are all trying. But however much it happens, in between we drown. Where? In sorrow. To get out of that, it takes time. This is the life of everyone. Everyone has got, as I told you, their own autobiography to tell you. If you are willing to hear, they will all tell you, but you have no time to hear all that. So thus, our Shastra finally diagnoses and traces problem to be ignorance of a certain reality about oneself, which gives rise to this search or wanting and trying to fulfill ourselves by putting forth the effort that we are putting called actions, doing, called getting, spending, removing. These are all the things we are doing. Sometimes we are all collecting plenty. Sometimes we want to remove many things. Our method of becoming happy is either adding or bringing out some change here, change there. This is all whatever life is. But for all of them, what is required? Action. So whole purpose of our Shastra says what? Either positively you say, you want Sukha Prapti. The Sukha Prapti is what is called pravritti towards Sukha. More pravritti, positive is to get Sukham. So Sukhartham pravritti. This is what they call pravritti marga one way. Or if you say nivritti, dukkha nivritti. From dukkham I want nivritti. From all want I want nivritti. Fulfillment prapti. Success prapti. This is all what we are doing throughout our life. Sometimes negatively remove. Sometimes at home what we do? Clean the house, remove plenty. After some time add many things. Naya love. This is all what we do. This is all what we are doing. All entire life is that only. Bring or remove. Bring or our effort and activities are in this area. Oh, buy newspaper. After some time, raddi, nikalo. All we are doing. Again start buying, again nikalo. Like this only, everything if you look, this is what is our life situation. Thus, our Shastra traced the problem to be ignorant. Now one fellow raises an objection. This is where our Shastra's method is. It tells something and calls for people's, their opinion. This is the method of teaching. So let us say there is a student who is saying, sir, it is all right, ignorance you say is problem. But I would like to say, ignorance should not cause any problem. I don't think ignorance should be a problem at all. Because generally it is said, ignorance is bliss. You say ignorance is the problem, I would say ignorance is bliss. That's what we find. Children are blissfully ignorant, you say. About what? About parents' problems. Even examination, I tell you. In small children, when they are in nurseries and kindergarten, are they worried about examination? Nothing. Parents are worried. Tomorrow is an examination. Still they keep on playing. They are least bothered, I tell you. Mother is worried, father is worried, tomorrow examination, you should study. The child is all the time outside playing. Night come and sleep only. Mother is worried, tomorrow is examination, this fellow has not studied, these, that, all sorts of things. And she asks, where is your book, where is your that, where is it? That fellow is nobody worried, girl or boy. This is called they are blissfully ignorant of responsibilities, problems or anything. So children are having lot of problems, but they are not at all bothered. How free they are. Because their ignorance is bliss. They are so blissfully ignorant. And even if there is parents have got some big problem, I tell you, children are just gay, running about, singing and all. They don't know unless you go tell them, you don't know my problem. What is your problem? They will ask the question. That's all. What do they know about your problem? Whether it is money problem, you have got money problem, they say, no, I want chocolate, give me money, they will say. That's all. You may have problem. But they are least bothered about all that. So how children, when they are not knowing the gravity of situations, they are still so happy. So why should ignorance create any problem in the life of anyone for that matter? That is why in the sleep we are all so happy. Though during daytime when you are awake, you have got so much tension in the office or at home or anything. But the moment you go to sleep, so peaceful and happy. Why? Totally ignorant. That's why when you are sleeping, what? I don't know anything. So does ignorance cause any problem? These are all the methods. Understand itself to show ignorance should not be problem. So if Vedanta comes and tells me the problem for your samsara is ignorance, we don't agree. We cannot just swallow what you say. Even if you don't say, Vedanta makes you say. Understand? This is why we are not conditioning you. That's what we must. That's why Vedanta doesn't want to condition you. It makes you think. Even if you don't do, come on, think this way now. First we say ignorance is problem, then Vedanta itself tells. The teacher himself says, ignorance should not be problem. In all these cases, let us say. Nowadays, I tell you, that's why, see, every advancement, one way it is a benefit, another way it is a problem. Once upon a time, in our village, in our country, in some village, there was some relative. Let us say somebody very close to us died there. It will take 4 days for the information to come. So within the 4 days, though death has taken place, you will be busy here singing and dancing, eating sweets, everything. Why? Because you don't know somebody near and dear has died. So why are we celebrating here? Ignorance. So ignorance is bliss. I was blissfully ignorant. But present day it is not. In America also what happened? Next minute it is in India. So you have got no chance of missing either. That is why our sorrows are full. Every moment we get. Every moment I tell you. So one way advancement is good. Another way this advancement is a biggest nuisance. Why? Even at midnight they will phone up and wake you up and say something has happened. Finish. From that time you are suffering. That itself. Whole sleep is lost. Everything is lost. Everything over. So what is plus is another way is a minus also present. You must know all of them. How it is both. That's why in our Shastra everything is said. The whole world is like that. You cannot definitely say it is good or it is bad. Sometimes looks good. Sometimes itself is. All those things are coming. We will come to that. Whole life is like this. So thus, but if we can say ignorance is always bliss. Ignorance should not create any problem like that. An objection has been put to what the Shastra has. Then Shastra said, we don't mean ignorance the way you think it is. Understand now? Now we are going to tell you what is the type of ignorance we are talking about. General dictionary meaning of word ignorance is absence of knowledge. Total darkness, blanket darkness, total not knowing. Kuch malum nahi hai, I don't know anything, is what is called ignorance. Or total absence of knowledge is what is called as ignorance. But our Shastra says, we agree, mere ignorance doesn't cause any problem, accept it. But your case is not. I'll ask a question before stopping today, then I will develop it next class. I'll ask a question to you. Do you know yourself or you don't know yourself? We already discussed, understand? Up to now we have discussed and we told something. Do you know yourself or you don't? What answer would you like? Can you say, I don't know myself? That is right. So some extent you know, some extent you don't. This is where the problem starts. This is called in English, they will say, little knowledge is dangerous. This is what is the whole thing. The English saying, little knowledge is dangerous, or partial knowledge is always dangerous. These are all the things we must know. How the whole thing, they say that. Why it is dangerous? To come to Vedanta, it is dangerous. Why? You don't say ignorance by itself is possible, but you have ignorance at the same time you think you. You don't know what you think you know. Everybody thinks, I know. What is there for you to tell about me? What can you know about me now? This is what everybody knows. What can your Vedanta come and talk about? That we know everything about ourselves. How can your ancient old outmoded Vedanta, what can you talk about ourselves? And we know so much about ourselves with science advancement. Your ancient old Vedanta outmoded, what can you talk about ourselves? Like that somebody may ask. That is why Vedanta will throw light on an area where you are ignorant of. So, to the question, do you know yourself? You cannot say, I know. If I know, I will have no problem. That I have problem, no, so I don't. So, the question whether you know, I will say, I know. I will say, I don't. So, there is an area I don't know, but at the same time, an area I know. And I think what I know is the reality of me. Thus, in our Shastra, it is not mere ignorance, but ignorance, and there is a mistaken knowledge about it. This is called, in Sanskrit or vernacular, This is what is called moha. Otherwise, this is what is called confusion or delusion, not illusion. Delusion. There is a lot of difference between confusion, delusion, illusion. All sound same. But delusion and confusion are one and the same. Illusion is totally different. There is a lot of difference. People use illusion in the place of confusion. There is a lot of mistake in that. What you have is delusion, confusion. Otherwise, very simple, popular word is called misunderstanding about oneself. So, what gives rise to misunderstanding, please? What is misunderstanding? An understanding is called misunderstanding. Where understanding is there, but it is not proper understanding. What is called misunderstanding? Called mistaken understanding, mistaken notion. That is what is called the problem. You are mistaken me. Somebody says, you are mistaken me. You have misunderstood me. Hence you have got this opinion about me. That's why you think about me like this. This is what you always say. And wherever there is misunderstanding is there, between two people, there is a lot of problems. And by the time you make the other people understand, there is a lot of problems. Thus, our problem is not somebody misunderstanding, each one misunderstanding. But at the same time, think what I think is right about. Nobody thinks that I am wrong in thinking about myself. Even now you will not accept. How do you say I am mistaken thinking I want? Prove it to me. Substantiate. That's what Vedanta is doing. It is only trying to trace. These are all diagnosis. One by one, stage by stage, those diagnosis. And as it diagnoses, gradually it will tell you what is the treatment, remedy, what is to be done. Slowly it will go step by step. These are all observations. In the doctor, when you go to hospital, doctor says 1 week in the hospital. What are you supposed to do? The art of observation. So many tests, this, nothing they are doing. I am simply lying here. Doctor says, no, so many observations are there. X-ray, thousand things are done. Still, they don't know what is happening. And you will say, they have not told me anything. I am still lying here. That's why Vedanta is not telling something. Still doesn't nail the topic. It is coming, that is what nail. For nailing it only, it's stage by stage proceeds. So now it says, one way you know, we accept. But whatever you think you know, in Vedanta is called you don't know. Understand now? What you think you know about yourself, in the vision of Vedanta, it is you don't know, because what you think about yourself has got some problem. And that is what is called ignorance caused confusion. And wherever there is confusion, there will be problem. So now this confusion, how it causes problem, how it is, for that next class I will begin with a small story and then proceed. Okay, that is how we will begin and proceed. Then I will connect it to Vedanta, everything. Slowly we will enter into the topic. That is how the whole thing. You have to build up and come to the topic. Why it is necessary? You must be convinced why I should study this Vedanta. It is simply you say I should study. Why should I waste my time? I should be convinced that I must study. And without the study of Vedanta, I cannot get out of this problem. You must be convinced. That is our job. That is why we are telling you. Not for anything. That's why I told you, we don't want to condition you. We don't want you to swallow anything. Better understand and then be convinced. Then study Shastra. Then study Vedanta. Then you will have a commitment. You must commit. You must be sincere. You should not just half-hearted, nothing should be done. You must be fully convinced and study. Then only it will benefit you. You are not like children, that you are all grown up. That's why when you put the children to school, you don't explain to them so much, why should you go to school? You must go to school, whether they want or not. But here it is not so, because you are all grown up people. We cannot say, you must study Vedanta. Forget about it. We can go without it. We will say that. That's why we cannot say, you must study Vedanta. That's why we must tell you why it is necessary. What is the purpose behind it? Why it is must be known. That's why we talk so much, sir. It is not so easy. It must be conviction to you. Then only you will commit yourself. You will be sincere. You will be serious then only. Otherwise, you will not be. You will have a half-hearted approach to it. And it will not serve you anything. So unless you are fully committed to it, it will not help you. I am telling all these things beforehand. And for this purpose only, we have got this methodology of talking so much to you, not for any other reason. Not only to you, today I am only using an English language. Olden days they talked in Sanskrit and other language, said the same thing. Everything what we say is said in Sanskrit. Only thing is today, for your particular reason, for you know, we are talking in English. Don't think it is something we have invented. These are all there from time immemorial, handed over from our teachers, from Bhagavan onwards, Vyasacharya onwards. This procedure of teaching is being handed down, handed down, handed down. We are all just doing like what is teachers training today. What has been there before, that only is coming down, teaching, every type of teaching, music or dance or anything you take. That is why everything is a parampara. What they taught, same thing is coming down, they are handed over, handed over, handed over. Like that, this methodology has been there in our Shastra, in our country, a tradition which only is even today available, unadulterated, except language is changed. Certain drishtanta, certain udaharana, we may use according to present time. Replace it. That's all what we say. Otherwise, everything is unadulterated. Everything comes. This you must all understand. So that is the originality of this particular teaching. That is how it is. So next class, we will see how ignorance itself becomes a problem, why it causes problem, and what type of problem, then what is the remedy, what are the things required. Our proceeding will be like that.